What is going on, my homies? I have a special treat for you. So you guys know, you've seen a lot of the cast swim baits, right? We've done a couple videos on them. I'm actually down here in Florida. And so it turns out the co-owner of Cast lives in Florida. So I was talking to him, it's Ryan. You guys are gonna meet him in a second behind me. But basically he's like, bro, hook up with me in Florida and I will show you the sneak rig. And I'm like, dude, consider it a date. So that's exactly what we're gonna do. I'm gonna have Ryan show you what is probably one of the sneakier suspended kind of forward-facing sonar rigs that you can do with a small swim bait for bass, spotted bass, smallmouth, largemouth, whatever you like to catch. So let's go meet Ryan and talk to him about it. All right, Ryan. You're Hollywood, dude.
Okay, cool.
so what do you got for us, dude?
I want to show you guys, this is, as you mentioned, a really sneaky kind of cool way to target fish on forward-facing sonar. I got to give credit to my buddy Eddie Krauth. He's the one that kind of told me about this and allowing me to spill the juice. He didn't want me to tell anybody about this for a while because he was catching some true monsters. So I actually fish Lake Lanier a lot, so does Eddie. And in the summertime, the fish will relate to brush piles a lot. You'll see them out there, but you'll always see like these one or two sitting off to the left, and those are the big ones. Those are the ones that are hard to get to eat. And what Eddie came up with is he actually took our Cast Prodigy here. It comes with a little rattle in the belly, and he replaced that with a tungsten nail weight, and then he nose hooked the bait with like a size 2 drop shot hook. And what you essentially have is like this super subtle, sneaky, almost soft body spy bait. And you can throw this out there and just actually let the bait pendulum back towards the boat, and it creates this super subtle action, and those big fish have been going crazy for it. So it's an awesome little deal, and just another way to fish this. You know, I know we do use ball heads a lot. One thing to tell you guys, if you've got a lot of wind, this is not going to work for you. You want to fish this on days where it's like, you know, bluebird, tough fishing conditions. That's when this shines. The wind will really stop you from getting it down there. Now you can play with heavier nail weights, but basically on the belly, the size of this is only so big, so you can only put so big a weight in there. But I want to show you guys how we rig this bait. So there's a little glass rattle in the belly part of the Prodigy, right? And what you want to do is you want to pop that out. I've been playing around with different size tungsten nail weights. You know, I just grabbed some from the local store down by me in Clearwater, Florida. You guys may have better tungsten, and I encourage all of you to play with it. This is kind of a new technique for me as well. But I think the one that I'm using right here is like a 5/64, so it's pretty small. It's just go right back where you took out that, that rattle, and you'll push that little nail weight right in there, and you can see, I mean, it fits perfectly in there. But another sneaky thing we do is actually go to the docks, and it skips really well. If you want to skip it under the docks, I suggest putting a little bit of glue right at the end. That way you're not going through all of your tungsten nail weights during the day. So once you have that in there, I'm using a very small, this is a size 2 split shot drop shot hook. And what you want to do is you just want to make sure that when you put it through the bottom of the bait, you're coming dead center right there. And then you come through the top. And so now that it's centered on the top, what that's going to do is that will allow the bait to track straight. So when you cast it out there, a few things to tell you want to do. You want to fish this on super light line. We're using our 12-pound braid using a 7-pound fluorocarbon leader, and you want to point your rod at the bait so it tracks straight to you. You're either going to reel it super slow, or you can cast it out and just hold your rod tip up with a bow, and it will cause that pendulum back towards you. And you'll feel, if you throw it out there, and you're like, if we're fishing it here even shallow around grass, and you're reeling at a decent speed, dude, it almost feels like a chatterbait. Like you feel that thump of that tail coming off. And we've caught some really good fish on it, and it's just another awesome presentation and a very unique way to show the fish something they haven't seen 1,000 times before.
How about it, my homies? The juice rig, the nail rig. I appreciate Ryan doing this because I know it's a sneaky rig, and I know a lot of guys are using it and they want to keep it hush hush, but give it a try. Drop any feedback down in the comments box if you guys want to learn more about cast baits. You know, not a total replacement for a Kitech as we've talked about before, but it's damn good, dude, and super durable, and it has its own kind of different qualities with that rattle and now with this rig. But go ahead below, I'll put links to stuff at Tackle Warehouse so you can check out what colors they have to offer. And if you got any questions, just jump on, I think Cast Baits. What's your Instagram, dude?
Cast Fishing Co.
Cast Fishing Co. Just jump on there, shoot them a message. They're super chill. You can tell Ryan's a cool dude. But hit that like and subscribe button for me. We'll see you back out on the water talking fishing or talking more sneak rigs, dude.